What is going on, guys? It is Jose here, and boys and girls, I want to apologize for not making a video in a while. I was super busy with school and super busy with a bunch of shit, so I'm sorry. Without further ado, today's video is sponsored by myself, aka nobody. So what are we gonna do here? Sponsored by my 370z. Okay, so what we're gonna talk about today, guys, if you didn't read the title, is the cost of ownership for my 2011 Nissan 370z. How much did it cost? How much are the mods? How much have I spent on maintenance? All that type of stuff about to come up. So without further ado, let's go. All right, let me erase these freaking goals that I have. There's a horrible whiteboard. I literally write on it, and then it sits there for months, and then it leaves shit on there. So bear with me. First thing, price. This is how much it cost me. That's right, it cost me $23,000 for my 370z. It was, I think it had it was like 20,000 miles on it when I bought it, and it's pretty much full bolt-ons, so it's kind of sad. Pretty much, car cost 23 grand. I put a down payment of 3,000, and my total loan was 2,000. My loan was 20 grand. And right now my payments are like $305 a month for my 370z. I have like, I think it's like it was a 72 month loan, and it was like 2.something% interest. So if you guys are looking to get a 370z, you're probably gonna pay around that much depending on the mileage, what it has done to it. It might be even lower sometimes. I've seen ones that are like going for like 19, 18, 17, depending on how the condition or whatever. So if you are definitely gonna buy a 370z and you want to pay less than $300, you're gonna want to get a loan that's less than $20,000. So you either gotta put a bigger down payment, get a cheaper one, or I think that's it. But yeah, so $20 a month, you got that. That's part of it. Still got a little more expensive because the next thing we gotta talk about is insurance. Before you get it, guys, always check how much your insurance is. I fall in the horrible category of being under 25, young man, single, cool, racer. I'm just kidding, not really. But insurance is hella expensive. So if you're looking to get 370z, don't just think about the price, think about how much insurance is, because this is how much I pay. That says insurance. $1,080 every 6 months, or $180 a month. Which is worse? Neither. They're both horrible. This is horrible. $180 a month. That's more than half of what I pay for the car. And this is with a $1,000 deductible. So if anything happens to the car, I have to pay $1,000 first, and then, you know, I can get that insurance. But if I wanted to like go lower on deductible, because I'm like, I don't got that much cash on hand, I could do a lower deductible, like $500, and I think my insurance is going to be closer to like $250 or something, which I was like, I'm not going to pay the same amount for insurance as I am with the car. I'm a safer driver. I have no tickets. I've been pulled over like twice, and I just got off with a warning. Before you want to buy a car, guys, whatever it is, if it's 370z, insurance is going to be kind of high. So make sure you call your insurance place, call up insurance, find a different quote, and really make sure it's in your budget, because that's an expensive thing that people always, or often, forget to consider when buying a 370. Maybe they don't. I don't know. But you never know. Some people probably do. Alright, now we're going to go to the next one. So you got the car, you got the loan, you got the insurance down. You're like, alright, tight. Now, I'm trying to buy mods for this car, right? Because we don't want to keep it stock. That's boring. If you decide to mod your car, and you haven't modded it yet, this is how much you're going to pay for the parts I have right here. So, what we're working with, still an exhaust. This is the catback exhaust system, $1,200. Still in Gen 2 intakes, $490 or so, something like that. This headers, $500, I think, maybe less. To be honest, I forgot, but I know it's expensive as hell. Nissan 370z cars are very expensive to, like, their parts are pretty expensive as far as like the mods go. I think like I saw an NVIDIA exhaust for like $800, so you're probably gonna be paying from like $600 to like $1,500 on an exhaust, depending on the type and depending on the quality. So that's kind of expensive for me. Freaking $1,200 is not cheap. I'm like, damn. I remember when I was buying stuff for my RSX, and I was like, $400 NVIDIA exhaust that is so expensive. This is 3 times as much. Just remember guys, mods are kind of expensive. What I would do is I would look at the car, see how much it costs, look at insurance, look at how much mods are, the mods that you plan to do the car, and see if it's actually reasonable so you can buy it. So, whew! As far as maintenance goes, I've had a lot of luck. I've heard people like having issues with their 370Zs, a bunch of crap going wrong. But for me, I've been lucky to just have to change just regular things. For example, this is all I've had to spend. I mean, I've spent more, but this is pretty much all I have spent money on. Boom! Oil change every 2.5 to 3,000 miles. So I've changed my oil like 3 times now. That's usually like between 40 to 50, depending on the oil. And then you could probably go with Mobil 1's fully synthetic oil, and then a K&N oil filter, which is what I use. And then that usually works out good. The car does burn oil, so you kind of have to change it or refill it more frequently, which can add up. But this is probably how much you're going to pay for an oil change if you're doing it yourself. Otherwise, if you go somewhere, you're probably going to have to pay a shit ton of money, because fully synthetic oil, not to be played with. Tires. I had to buy tires. The front one was $245. The 2 rear ones are $280 each. So you add both of these, if you want to get new tires, $1,050. That's without them installing it and doing that stuff. So you gotta, put this on that credit card, because this shit's kind of expensive. Another thing I forgot to mention is freaking gas. Okay, this car averages for me about 22 miles per gallon, and I drive a shit ton, so I have to fill up like every week. It has a giant tank. It's like 17 gallons. So I'm on 93 octane tune right now. So I have to spend, it's like almost $3. So 3 times, let me do the math here. Can't do it. You guys can beat me to it. Let me know. So I'm gonna do 3 times 17. No. Yeah. That's so easy probably. Okay. $51 to fill up a whole tank of gas. So it's $51 like a week and a half, depending on how much you drive. So keep that in mind. I know some places only have 91, which is going to be cheaper, but it's going to be around $45 to $50 every fill up if you go all the way. Sometimes I'm a cheapskate and I just go like halfway or 3/4 because shit kind of expensive though. But yeah. Alrighty guys, so there you have it. That's how much it costs to own a 370Z. You got how much the car usually costs, how much payments are, how much insurance is, how much maintenance is, and how much mods are. With all those things there, guys, you can kind of figure out if it's a good buy for you, if it's not, or whatever. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up and comment below. If you have any questions about the ownership, I will be happy to answer. And yeah, well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.